everyone, and happy halfway to Halloween month. It is April. It is well into April. I know it's not technically halfway to Halloween. Like, it's not exactly to the date, but we are over halfway now to the most magical month of the year, which is October. And we celebrate every year. If you're new here, first of all, welcome to the spooky family. We're excited to have you. And if you're not new here, then you know it's time. You know we're excited. You know we're already getting pumped. You know we've been waiting impatiently since November 1st for this day to arrive. I wanted to kick off the season. I'm so excited because this was so last minute. I was not expecting this. So I've been seeing out there, floating around out there, that Michaels, for the second year in a row, put out a gothic spring line. So last year they did one that was kind of a Wednesday vibe, but they did a spring gothic line last year. They brought it back this year, totally different theme. I've been trying to avoid any spoilers because I want to get a solid first impression. I want to see it in all of its glory. I don't know if any of the stores locally have it yet, but I'm going to get my nails done this morning. So I figured while we're out, we might as well stop by a Michael's and take a gander. If it's not there, we'll wait a couple days or wait and I can look online and see if any local stores have it. I want the element of surprise. If I can get the element of surprise, then I want it. So we might as well go while we're out. So we're going to go take a gander today, but we will see the line in this video. So if it's not today, it's going to be in this video at some point. So we're kicking off the spooky season with some spooky decor hunting. But I was not expecting this today. I was expecting to do some halfway to Halloween decorating today, but we have some spooky decor that came out. So you know that comes first. Because we might want to use it on our little halfway to Halloween display this year. So anyways, we're going to be decorating, but first we got to go spooky shopping. So here we go. I'm going to pick out my outfit, do an outfit of the day. Here we go. All right, so for my outfit of the day, it's supposed to be in the 50s today. So I've got this black and white flannel situation, and I'm going to wear a faux leather jacket over it since it's going to be cooler out. And then underneath with my little sassy intimate situation. First of all, I'm feeling myself again, you guys. Your ghoul is back. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's the time of year. We're coming into spooky season, but I'm feeling myself again. Like, I'm feeling like I'm wearing normal clothes again for once in my life. I'm going to be wearing my Skims Ultimate Teardrop Push-Up Bra. This thing... By the way, this video is sponsored by Skims. I'll talk more about this thing when we're doing our outfit of the day, but this thing has been a ghoul saver. It makes my ghouls look like I didn't just have 2 kids in 2 years. It makes them look fantastic. Oh, and my leggings. I'm going to be wearing these faux leather looking leggings. I love these things. And I have some jewelry set out. Anyways, this is my outfit of the day, but I'm going to show you what it looks like on. We'll meet back in the green bathroom, per usual, our usual outfit of the day spot. So I'll see you there. All right, here we are in my final outfit of the day. I got my flannel on, my faux leather jacket on. I've got my Skims bra going on, which, by the way, I mentioned before that this video is sponsored by Skims. And I'm wearing the Skims Ultimate Teardrop Push-Up Bra, which normally, let me tell you, hold on, what's going on with this collar? What's happening? Do you like this? I don't like how this is going. I feel like a little bit like Elvis. Not that that's a problem, but just not my vibe. Or maybe I do like the collar out. I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now. We'll figure it out later. But regardless, at least the ghouls look good. That's what's the most important. And normally, I'm not into push-up bras. Like, it's not really my vibe. I don't need a whole lot of help with the ghouls. They're already ghouling. And I've always had ghouling ghouls. And sometimes push-up bras, just, they're too much. They make them look out of control. Not this bra. This bra, the Skims Ultimate Push-Up Teardrop Style Bra, it doesn't do that. It gives you help if you need it, but it doesn't if you don't need it. It kind of just shapes them. Doesn't dig into my armpits or the side of my boobs. It doesn't give me a weird shape. You know what I'm talking about? It doesn't give it this obnoxious push-up all the way up to your chin situation. It gives them like a natural lift, a natural shape, and especially when I need it right now, I feel like that's what I'm looking for. Something that just gives me a natural shape, a natural little lift. And look, I'm not busting out of the buttons. Like, it's not tight pulling at the buttons. It just looks natural. I love everything about it. Anyways, once again, Skims comes through with the bras from pregnancy, postpartum, and now I feel like I'm postpartum. I feel like I'm getting back to me. Anyways, you can click the link down in the description to check out the Skims Ultimate Bra Collection and more in sizes extra, extra small to 4X. Also, after you make your purchase, make sure you let them know I sent you. Select YouTube in the survey, and then make sure you click Jade the Libra in the drop-down menu that follows. Anyways, now that we're ready to go, the ghouls are ghouling. We're ready to go look at some spooky decor. We're gonna meet good old Mr. Skeleton in the car. Here we go. Let's do it. All right, Mr. Skeleton, sir, sit up straight. We got places to go, spooky shit to see, and Oh wait, first of all, I just left my nail appointment and I got some spooky Easter nails. I got this good old Mr. Skeleton with rabbit ears and a bird feeding its babies an eyeball. And that's what we got on our nails. That's who we are today. All right, so we're headed now to Michael's to check out the spooky goods. Hopefully they have some. I maybe should have looked online, but I don't know. I like the element of surprise, especially this time of year. I need a little boost, a little surprise. You know I love a good hunt. I love a good spooky hunt, so that's what we're doing. You know what I think is so appropriate? The fact that the one place that has spooky decor in spring is called Michael's. Like, you know, Michael, good old Michael Myers, and Michael's. Like, I feel like Michael never lets us down. You can always rely on a Michael to keep things spooky around here. And I'm just glad that they're doing it for another round. Like, I felt like we were lucky last year, but I thought maybe because Wednesday was kind of, you know, all the rage last year. I thought that was maybe why they did a spooky spring situation at Michael's. But to do it for year 2 has me the most excited. Michael, here we come. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to see what it is because I really haven't taken a good look at it. I've kind of been avoiding the visuals so I can be a little bit surprised because this is all we get right now this time of year. We got to wait a couple more months to see all the spooky goods. Well, actually, when did we first see spooky goods last year? Was it May? No, I feel like, wait, was it May? I feel like it was June. I feel like the teasers came out earlier last year. Like, At Home really teased Halloween last year. Like, they were like, coming out sooner than ever. And guess what happened to my area? It came out the same time as always. Dang it. Because my area, my At Home and my area seems to hate. They don't hate Halloween. They're super cool, and they always act like they're excited for Halloween, but they just take the longest to get it out. I don't know. I got to go back through because I need to do my Halloween. What is it? I don't know what it is. Halloween. I don't even remember what it's called. The Halloween. No, it's not a shop. Is it shopping guide? Halloween shopping guide? I don't even know what my own videos are anymore, y'all. I think it's a Halloween shopping guide, but I need to do it earlier than ever this. But here's the thing. I might not do a Halloween shopping guide this year because I feel like every year, and especially in the last couple of years, I feel like stores are catching on when it comes to Halloween, and they're wanting to get that spooky coin, so they're putting stuff out earlier and earlier. It used to be, I feel like Halloween used to be kind of, it was more on a schedule, like, oh, you know, and some of the stores still are, especially the ones that have back to school. Once people are done shopping for back to school, then a lot of places put Halloween in the back to school area. Those types of stores that do back to school, those ones seem to still be on a schedule. But other stores either seem to be making spaces for Halloween, like they're just creating space to start putting it out, or they're just putting it out earlier and earlier. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect this year. I don't know if more places are going to be putting stuff out in June, because usually we only see At Home and maybe Cracker Barrel putting stuff out that early, but maybe we'll see Kirkland's put it out that early this year, or maybe we'll see Home Goods. Well, we usually do see Home Goods end of June in my area, but I think it maybe was earlier last year. So some of these stores can start putting stuff out earlier and earlier. So I really don't know what to predict, because it could be earlier, it could be later. It could be, oh man, there's Joann's. Joann's is slammed. People are hitting them sales. But I'm really sad about Joann's. We're not going to be cruising to Joann's this year. The thing about Joann's, here's my number one question. Now that we're here jabbing our jaws, we might as well. My question about Joann's is, did they already order their Halloween stuff? Like, is it already here in boxes, like shipments, or in a warehouse somewhere? And if that's the case, who's getting it? Like, who's gonna get the Halloween stuff? Is it gonna be, I don't know, like, who's getting the overstock stuff? Home Goods? Or I don't know, who gets that stuff? Let me know down in the comments if you know, because my guess is, because Joann's usually puts out their Halloween early, unless they just already knew they were going out of business, which I know that it was okay, I know a lot of stores were going out of business, but did they know that the whole thing was going out? So they didn't put in a Halloween order? Or, because it seemed like they were trying to salvage it by like keeping some stores. And by the way, Flemmy the Flamingo is making the first appearance of the season. We are in full-blown spring, and my allergies are allergying. So the phlegm is Flemmy-ing. Flemmy the Flamingo-ing. So here we are. But what was I saying? I wonder where this freaking Halloween stuff is going. If it was ordered. Maybe it wasn't ordered. Maybe they already knew. But like that it was going out, and so they never ordered it. But I don't know. They put it out so early, and it seemed like they were trying to keep some stores open. So I don't know. What do you think? In the comments, let me know. Maybe if you have insider information, let me know. Or if you know somebody who would have insider information, ask them, and then let the spooky family know, because I gotta know, where is this stuff going, because I want to find it. But we're getting this spooky line at Michael's, and I'm so excited. We're getting close. We're getting close. All right. Just, drive down the middle of the road with your huge vehicle. I'll just go down here. Don't mind me. Here we are. We're here at Michael's. We're going in. Wish me luck. All right. We're here at Michael's. It sounds like they're playing the Titanic song outside. Still seeing a lot of Easter. All right, Mr. Skeleton, we didn't see a dang thing. Nothing spooky in there. But we're going to find it. We're going to keep hunting if it's the literal last thing we do. All right, Mr. Skeleton, sir. Lord. Here we go, sir. Oh, it's chilly today. Hey, everyone. It is another day. Spooky decor hunting with me and good old Mr. Skeleton. Another day, another messy bun today. And you know what that means. That means we're looking for the goods. Heading to Michael's, a different Michael's this time. And I did cheat a little bit. I did look online, and I saw that this store has some of the stuff out. So I normally don't like to look, but if we're being honest, I couldn't help myself. Anyways, it is 10 o'clock right now. So we're getting out early, and it is the gloomiest, rainiest. I mean, it's not raining right now, but it's going to be raining on and off all throughout the day. But it is the gloomiest day. It is a little cold today, but I don't care because it's gloomy and we're looking for spooky goods. So I'm all about it. Anyways, as long as it's not sunny and 100 degrees, I don't care at this point. I'll take it because we're going to have all the sunny and 100-degree days here coming up, which I'm not looking forward to. But you know what's so weird about Halloween decor hunting? And I don't know if anyone else feels this way. I feel like the best part about summer, because I'm normally not a summer person, I don't know if you can tell, but there's something about the sun, sunburns, sweating. It's not my favorite thing in the whole world. But now my mind plays tricks on me, and I get excited for summer because I get excited for Halloween decorations. So I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I feel like summer is now 1,000 times better ever since Halloween started coming out earlier and earlier every year. Now I feel like it's made summer bearable. So I know some people feel like Halloween stuff coming out earlier has kind of ruined the magic of Halloween. I don't feel like that though. I feel like it's allowed for the magic of Halloween to come into the summertime. We actually get to enjoy something for once in the summer, because if you're like me, you can't enjoy the sun, you can't enjoy, it's just not enjoyable whatsoever. Sweating is uncomfortable. And another thing about summer, and I've talked about this before, in winter, you can just add more layers. In the summer, what are you supposed to do? Take off your skin? I mean, Mr. Skeleton over here, that's the strategy he went with. But I don't recommend. But Halloween and Halloween decorations have made it so much more comfortable. Like, I don't even care if I'm sweating. Like, I'll sweat for the sake of Halloween. And then once Halloween rolls around, I feel like I can actually enjoy this season, enjoy the month of October, because I don't have to be shopping and going out and decorating. Like, it's already done. I get to just enjoy the pumpkin patches and the weather and open my windows and let the wind come in and listen to the rustling of the leaves and light my pumpkin candles. And oh wait, do I need to turn here? Yeah. Anyways, I was getting was fantasizing and I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, guys. And now I'm just on a tangent. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm so excited for Halloween season, for Halloween hunting season. It just lifts my spirits during a time of year that, you know, the allergies, the wasps. All right, we're almost there. I keep thinking we're going to Home Goods, but we're not. We're going to Michael's. I mean, we could go to Home Goods, but I probably need to calm down. We're about to enter into Halloween season. We gotta hone it in. I don't know, which store do we think, though, is gonna put out the first Halloween line? Like, first signs of Halloween. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Old Time Pottery? Is it gonna be... Am I turning in here? Yeah, I am. Home Goods? Is it gonna be At Home? Is it gonna be... Where else? Cracker Barrel? Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be one of those places, I have a feeling. Okay, this Home Goods is luring me in. It's calling my name. I don't know how it does this, but like when I see a Home Goods, it does something to me. I don't know why. It just, like, I want to go in and I want to just browse. I don't know. I need to go to Nordstrom Rack because I wanted to go look to see if they had any shoes for Lucian, because they had some really cute, I don't know if anyone cares about this, but they had some really cute Vans. What's going on with my messy bun today? They had some really cute Vans that were marked down to $17. That's a steal for kids' Vans. So I kind of want to go to see if they had anything else there, because it's been a while since I've been. But their sales are not as good online as they are in stores, because I think they have to get rid of some stuff in stores, or I don't know the rules, but I feel like I find the better deals in store, and you may just find one, but you find the better deals. Like the Doc Martens, I found Doc Martens for super cheap at Nordstrom Rack in store, but online they're not that marked down. So anyways, that's just my spiel. We're here at Michael's. We're going in. I want to go see this line. I can't wait. Let's go. All right, we're here at Michael's. I like this guy, this swan. What are they calling this? Glass container with lid. I also don't hate this swan situation, but I can't see these without saying, stop looking at me, swan. Mr. Skeleton. I'm a drowned rat, everybody. I'm a drowned rat right now. Lord, this is the wrong coat to wear on a rainy day. I didn't think it was going to rain like this. I was thinking like a little drizzle situation. I wasn't thinking like a full-blown shower. Is what I was not thinking. I can't get this off either. It's just smearing because my sweatshirt's wet. This is wet. It's just smearing freaking water all over my glasses. Wait, I have a napkin. Oh man, I am just soaked. All right, I just left Michael's and I had to run into Nordstrom Rack really quick and Costco. And now we're finally talking about what we saw at Michael's. First impressions, the whole shebang. Let's talk about what we saw at Michael's while we somehow navigate this ridiculous parking lot. At Michael's, the line, it's kind of this black swan situation. So lots of dark floral, swans, and ballerina situations. Tutus. And honestly, I feel like this line should have come out for Valentine's Day. Kind of has the dark floral stuff. I don't know that swans necessarily fit in, but I think they had like a picture that had two swans where there was like a heart. Anyways, I'll talk about what I saw before I get into my opinion. That way, if you don't care about my opinion, we can just talk about what we saw. So they had some wall decor with dark floral and a black rose heart wreath, which I also thought would have been good for Valentine's Day. And some other, like a little floral piece, some dark floral-y things in this area. And then they had a big wall decor piece that had a whole tutu situation on it. And then they had a bust with the bubble gum. We saw this last year, the bust with the bubble gum, but this one had a different color scheme to it. And then they had some throw pillows. They had some that were black and white with floral designs. They had like a burgundy, had more of a floral look to it. A couple other pillows, and then a big bulletin board thing. They had a floral case, looks like a treasure box. And then they had the gothic kind of cathedral window looking thing back this year. They did this last year. They brought it back this year. And what was next to that? was like was it another art piece of some sort, or pillow, or I don't know what was next to it. And they had a mirror that had a stand, and it had kind of a Victorian look to it. And that was probably my favorite piece of the whole line, was the mirror, and the black swan little container thing. It was like a little container with a lid that was in the shape of a swan. And then they had a clear one too. And then they also had a candy bowl, which I liked this as well. That was the swan. And they had a swan wall decor piece that had the white swan and the black swan. And then they also had some other little canisters that were really pretty. They have these every year around Halloween season in different colors. Just, it matches whatever color scheme of whatever line. I think these were, was it red, black, and just the regular glass, I think. Also had these wine glass candle looking things. And then they also had some wall decor and tabletop decor that said various things. Like, our love is something dark, or our love is my favorite. No, I think it was, you're the darkest part of my, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't trying to memorize the sayings because they were something else. They were not my favorite. Our love is my favorite thing about you. Our love is darkness. I can't. So this is where we get into my, well, I'm going to continue to show whatever I'm missing. I'll show here because I'm going to give you my opinion, my honest, brutal opinion about this. So, and I'm not going to talk crap on it. Too bad. Not too bad, because we all have different taste. And I love that about us, like our whole community. Everyone has different tastes. I love that about us. I love that we're all different. I love seeing your different tastes and how you take pieces, or even if it's pieces that we all love and we just all agreed that it was the best piece of the season or whatever, how we all decorate differently with them and talk about them and how we integrate it into our own style. I love that about our community, how we're creative and just how we have fun with it and make it our own. I love everything about that, so I never want to change that. So I really don't love talking crap on lines or decor, because I know there's always someone out there that loves the line and it's right up their alley, and what they do with it is just incredible, and I end up loving it. Some of the stuff I've even not liked, I put my foot in my mouth because I've seen it decorated and I'm like, oh my gosh, that actually looks so good. So I always end up putting my foot in my mouth whenever I say I don't like something. And on top of that, I'm just glad that Michaels, anybody is putting out a dark line. This is the second year we get this dark line, so I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just so excited that we even get anything like this in stores. Okay, let's talk about how we feel about this line. You can let me know what you think down in the comments. For me, it's kind of like last year where it's almost there. It is almost there for me. And last year was the same way. I feel like they play it a little safe. I get it's a mainstream store, so I get that. But sometimes I think corporate, mainstream, they get a little scared about going all the way. I don't know if they're nervous if it's not going to sell, or if they actually think this is it. I just think that maybe in certain mindsets they're like, oh, alternative people, gothic people, whatever realm you're in. You don't have to be gothic even. I mean, just if you like dark decor, you know, or different decor, eclectic decor, whatever you like. That maybe more of the mainstream mindset is, oh, this is what they're gonna love. But I don't think that's it. I think it's more of staying on the safe side because they think that it appeals to a wider demographic. That's what I think. I don't know, I could be totally wrong with that. What they don't get is that us out there with the spooky coin, we are ready to buy things that go with our decor. That there's not a lot out there. There's no competition. Seriously, zero competition when it comes to dark decor. When it comes to like in store, going to the store. Of course you can find stuff online and all that kind of stuff. But going to the store, finding it and being able to pick it up today, you cannot find that stuff anywhere. There's no competition. I think you gotta go big or go home. We'll buy it. And they see how we do it on Halloween. We're the first in line, like to be getting our all year round dark decor. I don't know, maybe I'm missing the mark and I'm just totally disconnected from that side of things and I just don't get it. But part of me feels like they play it safe with these lines. They did it last year. They did it this year. They go a little bit in, but they don't go full force. I want to see a full-blown dark spring line. Give me dark floral. Give me the full thing. The wall decor. The faux flowers, like the faux floral stuff, like they do around Halloween season. Give me the, and not just a heart wreath. Give me like a good dark floral wreath for all year round. Give it to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Did you like this line? Did you not like this line? For me, it wasn't my style, but I did like a couple of pieces. I liked the mirror. I liked the black swan canister piece. And I liked the gothic cathedral window thing. And I know I just went on some whole tangent. I basically just blacked out and just told you my opinion. Overall, I liked it. I love that they're doing gothic stuff. And I love that they're doing dark spring stuff every year now. Or hopefully every year now. Hopefully they continue to do it. So I really want to buy something from this line to support it. But I don't, because I want to see dark decor all year round eventually. But I just feel like they could go bigger. I feel like they could go bigger because I want to see some intricate vases and mirrors and frames and, oh, especially frames. If you, Michael, even if you just did a whole gothic frame line, just do it. Like, I mean, I'd buy the whole thing because I feel like I'm looking at the same frames every time I get a piece of art framed or I'm framing something small. I feel like it's the same selection. If there was like a whole line of gothic frames, even empty frames, I'd be lining. I know they've done empty frames before, but I'm talking like I don't know. I just want to see more. I want to see some floral, intricate. I feel like they could do some really cool decanters or like an urn, like a big urn. I'd buy it instantly. So I feel like there's just so many ways, so many things they could do. They could go all out. They have the money to do it. I would do it. I would put out the line. But to get all this stuff manufactured, and especially breakable items, to get them manufactured and then not to have, like, I don't have a storefront, so to have to ship all those items, the amount of loss that you probably have for breakable items, it's probably pretty, I'm assuming is pretty tough, especially for a small business. So as a small business owner, I would do it, but I can't do it because I just feel like there'd be too much. We've talked about it. We've brainstormed about it. I have design ideas for it, but I just know that the one roadblock we keep running into is the fact that the amount of loss that you take as a small business and shipping all these things out and making the quality control and all of that is just bigger than where we're at right now. And I wouldn't want it to be just insanely expensive, you know what I mean? To where I'd want to keep it affordable, but if you have a lot of loss, then you have to make up for that. There's just so much that goes into it, and it's a little overwhelming. That's the only reason we haven't done it. Anyways, I'm just jabbing my jaws now. I'm just so glad we got to do some spooky decor hunting, some pre-season hunting. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out here and shopping with me and good old Mr. Skeleton. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey, ghoul, hey, down in the comments, because you know I love talking to you. And yeah, anything else you want to talk about down in the comments. Who you think's going to be the first to put out Halloween, what you think we're going to see out there, and let's jab our jaws about it. Yeah, and let me know what you thought of this line down in the comments. And yeah, anyways, thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.